Hello and welcome back to episode 14 of our Birmingham City career mode on FC25, and we've officially stepped into the championship. Today we've got two big games lined up. The first one is against Coventry City and the next one is against relegated Premier League side Nottingham Forest, and we're about to find out just how ready this squad is for the challenge ahead. On top of that, the transfer window is still open and we are still looking to make a few more key signings to strengthen our squad. Other teams around us have also been making big moves. You can see there, Hakimi has joined Man City. We've also had Icardi joining RB Leipzig. Alsop has gone to Hearts. Neves has joined Inter Milan and Aston Villa have signed Silva. First up then, Coventry City. It's never going to be an easy game, but we did manage to beat them in the FA Cup last season, and I'd say that we've strengthened since then. This is going to be the squad to do it. It's Peacock, Farrell and goal, a back four of Cochrane, Hilgers, Bielik and Laird, Iwata sitting just in front of that back line, then a midfield three of Hansen, Ho and Para, with May and Stansfield leading the line. Let's jump into it. Let's try and get 3 points at St Andrews. First time of asking in the Championship. Not messing about today. We are jumping straight into the gameplay. It's going to be a difficult game. Coventry are a solid Championship side. I think they just missed out on the playoffs last season. And we need to be up for it. You know, Championship is a different kettle of fish. Let's hope we can build. Let's hope we can attack. Let's hope we can score some goals. We're going to try with the pressing and hopefully that will work. Here's Ho then. What can he do? He finds Stansfield very nicely. Drops his shoulder. Stansfield gets the first shot of the game. Instead it falls to him. Para sees Ho with the header. And that is straight at the Coventry number one. Well, this has been such a boring first half. We do finally have a corner. And we are going to aim for our new man Hilgers. He's very good in the air, but can he win this one? No, it's played away from him. And unfortunately, drops kindly for the Coventry goalkeeper. Well, what a boring first half, folks. I've turned on competitor mode. As you know, we're doing competitor mode for this whole season. And Coventry just haven't wanted to play football. It makes literally zero sense. When they do get the ball, they pass it around well, but that's literally all they do. They pass it around. They don't try to attack. It's like they're playing for a draw, which makes no sense against a newly promoted Birmingham City side. But we've had the better chances. I think we've had 2 shots. They've had no shots. And I'm hoping for a more competitive second half to be able to show you some more highlights. If not, this is going to be a very short episode. Right, second half of this so far boringly dross game. Let's hope that we can try and get Coventry out of their shell a bit more. The pressing hasn't really worked. They've been able to keep the ball well, but they haven't done anything with it. So here's hoping for a better second half.
Well, Manchester City had long ago identified their target, and now they've got their man.
That's a big win back.
Well, the fee is reported to be around about £60 million.
Trying to find Hansen. Here is Hansen. Takes a shot on. I think we're going to get the corner. The Coventry defence got back really quickly after giving the ball away. But again, they're not doing anything with it. We're going to let Para swing this one in the hope that he can find Mies Hilgers. There is the ball. Hilgers jumps and that's pushed over the bar. But that's our first real shot of venom. Same again, please. But can we score this time? Will be Para to swing it in. Instead, Bielik jumping for it, nothing doing. That one's cleared away. Big win back there. I was so focused. It's a fantastic win back. Here's May. Squares it. Stansfield 1-0. It's a huge tackle from Ho. And then very unselfish from May to guarantee the goal. And Birmingham City have opened their account in the Championship. First time of asking. For all the possession that Coventry have had, they haven't done anything with it. And it's that man again, the future of this football club. to make it Birmingham City 1, Coventry City 0. Here's Para finding Stansfield. We are going to make some substitutions in a minute. Right now, Stansfield's holding it up well, playing that ball perfectly to Laird. Oh, Laird just gets it robbed. It's like go-go gadget legs. Out of nowhere, May wins it back with the press. Stansfield! Keeper makes the save. Should have been scoring that one. I wish I could show you the series of events that's just transpired. Coventry have worked the ball really, really well from the 70th minute to play it halfway up to my half. They've then turned around and ran all the way back to their own goal. And yes, okay, they've kept the ball, but there's been literally nothing else doing. Literally nothing. They've kept the ball. That's great. Your possession stats are going to be through the roof. If we were playing for FIFA Ultimate Team coins, where you get more coins per possession, then yeah, okay, you're getting more coins than me. But the fact of the matter is, we're not playing for foot coins. We're playing for 3 points, and you're 1-0 down away from home. It's really, really shoddy coding. Speaking for the game at the minute, don't get me wrong, the gameplay fantastic. I really do enjoy this game. I've enjoyed it more than other FIFAs. But for gameplay-wise, your team's 1-0 down. There's no intensity. You can see I've just been talking for the past 10 minutes, and they haven't made a single attacking run. They haven't made barely any forward passes. For the most part, it's them jogging and me following. It's really poor, and EA need to fix this because they've been too busy keeping the ball. They've got a minute to score a goal. It's not going to make a difference, but we haven't made a single substitution. The ref might as well blow the whistle now, and does. We get our 3 points, but I'm angry about it because for the last half an hour of that game, we didn't touch the ball because Coventry were too busy running around their own half. You can hear how annoyed I am, and I shouldn't be, because we've got the win and we've got the 3 points. Let's jump into this second game. Don't forget, guys, before we jump into the next game, the transfer window is still open, and I need your suggestions on who to buy, who to improve this team. I'm thinking definitely maybe another striker and maybe a new left mid. But let me know down in the comments below, who should we buy, who should we be looking at in this transfer window. Here's the team to play Nottingham Forest at the City Ground then. It's Peacock, Farrell and goal, a back four of Cochrane, Hilgers, Bielik and Laird. Iwata sat just in front of that back four, and then a midfield three of Hansen, Ho and Para, with May and Stansfield leading the line up front. We did have a game off camera. It was in the EFL Cup, and we beat Bristol Rovers 1-0. It was a pretty easy game. They're the league below us, and happy to be playing maybe a harder side in this game. Let's hope it's more entertaining than that first game against Coventry. Let's jump into it. So next up we face Nottingham Forest, a team with ambition to get back into the Premier League at the first time of asking, hoping that this will be a bit of a test for us in this game, especially this early on in the season where, you know, new signings are still taking a bit of time to gel. But let's see what happens. Here is one of those new signings straight away. Para chipping that ball in. May going for the header, but that's been cleared away. Nottingham Forest have Adeyemi in their squad, and they got relegated from the Premier League. Are they okay?
Plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
That's fantastic ball through. Oh, and that's a big save from Peacock Farrell. Don't get how Bielik didn't get a foot in.
The angle down, makes himself big. It's a really good stop.
This is where we conceded against Man City with a corner, but we've done really well to close that one down. And Laird there at the back has done really well to just drop his shoulder and keep hold of the ball. He's then going to send that, absolutely send that down the line to Para, who's not sprinting after it. It's going to be Ho to swing this one in. Hilgers jumping for it. Big save from the Forest keeper. I'm not sure who they've got in goal, but the first chance of the game does go to us. Here's Ho.
It's no surprise who we've picked out.
He finds Iwata.
What should we expect today?
Iwata's tackled there. Really big tackle by the Nottingham Forest man. Stansfield through to Para. What can Para do? Sees Hansen at the back stick. Doesn't jump well enough. Oh, and Ho hits the post. How unlucky can you get? Here's Hilgers. Hilgers finding Para. Looking for Hilgers.
And the danger is
Cleared away. The real end-to-end game. It's got that end-to-end feel for it at the minute.
Harry Toffolo.
Bielik couldn't make the challenge. Can Laird? That's squared. Hilgers gets a big foot in. Laird manages to get something on it. And we survive. He's going to find Para. Para to curl one. Big save from Turner. Pushed over the bar.
And a chance maybe
We do
to
get a
go
corner.
forward.
Will be Para to take. Looking for Hilgers, but that's been cleared away.
Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous.
That's fantastic play from Nottingham Forest there. Adeyemi probably should have carried on running. It doesn't matter. He's got the ball back anyway. And he's hit the post now. Both teams missing big chances. Hilgers coming in with the block. That's going to be a corner to Forest just at the end of the half.
Listen to that. They're really getting behind their team, and I'm sure they sense
It's
the
a
goals coming.
big block from Hilgers. What can we do? Can we counter from this maybe? Gibbs White to swing it in. Peacock Farrell to punch. Hilgers closing it down. Not really the man we want closing it down. That's a shot. Big save from Farrell.
To turn the ball away.
And that's going to be the half. Well, Forest end the half, the team on top. But I'd say for 80% of that half, we were the team on top. We've tested their keeper. We just haven't scored. Both teams hitting the post. The fact that they've got Adeyemi and we're not losing this match is huge for this club. What can we do in the second half? Just the one change at half-time, then we've had to take Hansen off. He is dead on his feet. And Salah making an appearance just on the opposite wing than what we're used to seeing him on. But hopefully he'll be able to do a job for us. We look for him straight away, but can't find him.
Cut out, there's the turnover.
Ho to bring it forward then.
This is a good run. Now, can he pick out the right option?
And still Ho from distance. Big save from Turner. Will be Para to swing it in. We haven't had a big opportunity from a corner in a while. There is a big opportunity. Iwata,
Just got to the ball.
the unsuspecting man, going for that header, and Turner just reacts quick enough. Para to swing it in again then. Who can he find? There is the ball in. It's Bielik to win the header. It's punched over again.
Doing everything to keep it out.
Maybe a corner from a different side will unlock the door. It's going to be Ho to swing it in. That's cleared away. Para can't win the header against Gibbs White. Cochrane all the way down to Ho. Do we have anyone in there?
Well, they were queuing up in the middle, but it
We
never
get another corner after Ho tries to drill it across. Can we score from this one? Ho swinging it in again. Hilgers gets locked off of that.
yet.
And Iwata making a mistake
Coming from their play in the end.
for Nottingham Forest to counter.
On here, options available.
Here they go down this right-hand flank with Correa. Cochrane out to meet him. They find Silva back to Correa, to Gibbs White. If anyone can change a game, he can. But Cochrane doesn't let up and wins the ball back magnificently for us. Need to be aware of the balls through. There is a ball through. It's Correa against Cochrane.
Now it needs a good ball in.
Cochrane did well to not dive in there.
For the lead now.
That's a big challenge from Iwata.
In the end.
Substitution just before this corner. Leonard comes on for Ho. Clara comes on for Hilgers. And Lewis comes on for Laird. No mistakes from the corner. Let's get rid of it. We don't. Peacock Farrell's there. And cleared away.
Well saved.
Oh, we've also brought Taylor on for Stansfield. I forgot about that one. Adeyemi versus Clara. The shot! No one tracking their man. I think it's Bielik, the man who's made the mistake. Clara did well to stand up Adeyemi. But no one tracked the spare man. I think it's Bielik who leaves him behind. There's Bielik tracks the wrong man. Leonard tries to cover. Peacock Farrell can't save that. And it's annoying because I don't think they deserve that, Nottingham Forest. I think that's against the run of play. And we've now got 15 minutes to try and grab an equaliser. Nottingham Forest 1, Birmingham City 0. I think this is going to be game over, folks. Which is, as I say, it's annoying because it's totally against the game. They get that ball through. He beats his man. The shot is on. Peacock Farrell makes the save. We just can't win a header in the box. Peacock Farrell makes a fantastic double save. I don't think he knew much about the second one. But we can't win a header in the box. We are absolutely rubbish at the minute. We get that one clear. Here's Para, fouled by Adeyemi. That's got to be a yellow card. Surely, ref, it is. Para taking on his man, trying to beat Safolo. Swings that one in. It's Alfie May to win the header in the 87th minute. The most unlikely of candidates scores a header and silences the Forest crowd. It's fantastic from Para to take on his man and beat him. May manages to get a yard on his man. It's a perfect ball in. And it beats the keeper at the near post. Fantastic header. Fantastic goal. Nottingham Forest 1, Birmingham City 1. And there's the full-time whistle. A tougher game this time. Definitely a tougher game. Nottingham Forest actually wanted to play and actually wanted to score goals, which they managed to do in the 75th minute. But this Birmingham City team doesn't know when to quit and managed to grab that equaliser. In the end, points shared. Let's see what that puts us in the league table. So 2 games played then, 1 win, 1 draw, puts us on 4 points and comfortably in 9th place in this championship table. Luton currently sit top of the league along with Sunderland. Luton have played 2, won 2 and scored 6, only conceding 1. Sunderland played 2, won 2, scored 3, only conceding 1. So they're the teams to beat at the minute. Let's have a look at when you'll be joining me next. Well, I think it only makes sense to play our biggest rivals in the next episode. So we have Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup. That is going to be a huge game at Villa Park. Can we upset our biggest rivals? We'll then play Millwall in the league and finish up with transfer deadline day. So this is going to be it, guys. Transfer deadline day in the next episode. So if you have any transfer suggestions, please do let me know down below. Thanks so much for tuning in to episode 14. Please make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications on so you don't miss any of the action this season. Got some massive games coming up, not to say the least Villa in the next game, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes us. Please leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video, and I will see you for tomorrow's game against Aston Villa and transfer deadline day in the window.